The next piece to our day is going to be our writing piece. And this is something we've seen quite a bit come up throughout the unit. And this is our field journal, okay? Today in our field journal, we're going to be answering, if you could be a bird, which one would you want to be and why? Now, I added a little piece to it. And that's because whenever you're writing, you want to give more than one reason. So 3 or more reasons you want to be that specific bird. Not, I want to be a parrot because of this. I want to be an eagle because of this. Pick one bird and how many reasons?
3.
3 or more reasons to support that. So you might need to think back to some different birds you read about and then come up with three or more really good reasons. Now, I have seen some fabulous things with your guys' field journals. Number one thing, restating that question. Is it a little bit tricky? Kind of, but it says, if you could be a bird, which one would you want to be and why? How could I restate that as my first sentence? Grayson.
If I could be a bird, I would be a.
That's awesome. So my very first sentence in my writing takes that question and puts it in there. If I could be a bird, I would be a blank. And that's the end of your sentence. I would be a hummingbird. I would be an eagle. But we want to restate the question. If I could be a bird, I would be a blank. Pencils are down. We're not writing right now. And that's the end of the sentence. How many reasons do you need?
3 or more.
3 or more. So another fabulous thing I've seen, and some of you have gotten better and better at it, and some of us still need work, and some of you are experts to begin with, is those listing words. So first, another reason, a second reason, my final reason, using those order words or those transition words to help us make sure it flows. And that helps signal end of a sentence, start of a new reason. End of a sentence, start of a new reason. It helps break up our writing a little bit more. If I could be a bird, I would be a ostrich, period. My first reason is because they're the largest, fastest land bird ever. Right? My first reason. And it's a real reason. And I would come up with 2 more reasons as well, okay? So include those transition words in your writing to help separate your first, your second, and your third reason. Sound good? If you have questions or you're worried about this or you need a little help as you guys are writing today, raise your hands and we'll be around helping you come up with some transition words and checking to see that you have them. We aren't going to do our sentences and. That's not a transition word. That's a conjunction and it connects 2 thoughts or ideas. Sound good? Perfect. Questions? Zena. You can, but you still need to say, I would want to be a blank. Another reason, one reason I want to be a blank is, that's great. Yeah, that's a good one. Kyler, what else?
Do we have to be birds that we read?
No, if you know facts and information about birds and you can still give really good reasons, go for it. If you need to pull out your reader to remind yourself about a bird you read, or you need to think back to last Friday when we were reading about birds to give your reasons, go for it. Background knowledge is always acceptable in this. Sound good? Perfect. Let's get to writing. For my students online, make sure you guys check the Google Classroom. I'm going to put this on a Google form for you guys to be filling out as well so I can see your writing.